Coming up on High School Quiz Show, it's the qualifying match between Belmont High School and British International School of Boston. That's next on High School Quiz Show. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
You always want your kids to be safe. Now you can show them. The Drive with Safety app from Safety Insurance, designed to help us all drive better. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by the Museum of Science.
The Museum of Science. Trekking around the Arctic has never been easier. You can get lost in the mystery and find beauty in Arctic adventure, exploring with technology. On exhibit now, only at the Museum of Science. More at MOS.org.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to High School Quiz Show. I'm Billy Costa, your host. Back in January, teams from all over Massachusetts competed at our virtual Super Sunday qualifying event. 17 of those teams earned a spot in this year's competition. So the goal now is to become the next High School Quiz Show champion. And in today's match, direct from the comfort of their own homes, we have last year's runners-up, Belmont High School, taking on British International School of Boston, who, by the way, are making their High School Quiz Show debut. On the Belmont team, we have Tor. Tor, how you doing? You ready to go?
I am. I'm good. How are you?
You look ready. I'm talking game on. Margot, you good?
I'm great, Billy.
All right. Bennett, how about you?
Feeling great.
All right. And Nathan, you ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right. The alternates are Yona and Kiro and Coach Stacy Williams. And on the British International team, we have Cooper. Cooper, how you feeling? Pretty good?
Yeah, great, Billy.
All right. And Faisal, how about you?
Doing great, Billy. Thank you.
Miguel?
Great.
All right. Isabel?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
You're all doing great, and that's a good sign. We have alternate Harry on the sidelines, as well as Coach William Mitchell. Now, the competition has 4 rounds: a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. Players have each been provided with a game interface to enable them to play from home. And we're going to start with the toss-up round. All players on both teams are active. With a correct answer, can each contribute 10 points per question to their team score. In this round, there are no point deductions for wrong answers. A green light indicates a correct answer, a red light an incorrect answer, and a gray light means no answer has been provided within the 3 seconds granted. So teams, if you're ready, good luck. And let's get started. In 2020, Brad Pitt was nominated for an Emmy for his 2-minute impression on Saturday Night Live of what famous medical doctor? Was it Sanjay Gupta, Mehmet Oz, or Anthony Fauci? Anthony Fauci is the answer. Stretching across 11 countries and covering most of the northern part of the continent, what is the largest desert in Africa? The Kalahari, the Gobi, or the Sahara? The Sahara is the answer. In a 2018 interview, what tech visionary said he intends to move to Mars someday? Is it Elon Musk, Sergey Brin, or Jack Dorsey? Elon Musk, the answer. What founding father was the first person to serve as U.S. Secretary of State, Vice President, and President? Was it John Adams, James Madison, or Thomas Jefferson? Thomas Jefferson is the answer. Take a look at your screens. A national hero for his victories during World War I, what German military commander seen here was elected president of the Weimar Republic in 1925? Was it Otto von Bismarck, Paul von Hindenburg, or Adolf Hitler? Paul von Hindenburg, the answer. The Beaufort scale measures which of the following? Wind speed, earthquake magnitude, or geologic time? Wind speed is the answer. Who's the only living person who has served as Massachusetts governor who has not run for president? Deval Patrick, Jane Swift, or Bill Weld? Jane Swift, the answer. Jupiter has a persistent giant storm called the Great Red Spot. Which planet in the solar system is associated with a storm called the Great Dark Spot? Is it Neptune, Saturn, or Mars? Neptune is the answer. In 2020, the Supreme Court struck down a Louisiana abortion law that would have closed clinics. What Chief Justice was the swing vote in the 5-4 ruling? Was it John Roberts, Clarence Thomas, or Stephen Breyer? John Roberts, the answer. Now, take a look at your screens. Here comes the next question.
Hi, I'm Sandy Parks, Senior Director of Marketing and Product at Comcast, and here's my question. Largely inspired by The Honeymooners, what television show premiered in 1960 as the first primetime animated series in America?
And the options are The Jetsons, The Flintstones, or Top Cat. The Flintstones. Which of the following tennis players won the women's singles at Wimbledon every year from 1982 to 1987? Was it Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova, or Steffi Graf? Martina Navratilova. France suffered a humiliating defeat during the 7 Years' War. It lost all claims to Canada and gave Louisiana to what country? Great Britain, United States, or Spain? Spain is the answer. The 25th Amendment deals with presidential disability and succession. It was adopted in response to the assassination of what president? Abraham Lincoln, William McKinley, or John F. Kennedy? John F. Kennedy is the answer there. And that is the end of the toss-up round. We take a quick look at the score right now. Belmont High School with 320 points. British International School of Boston, 240 points. Great job, teams. How about it, everybody? Okay, the head-to-head round is next, but first we take a couple of minutes to get to know the players. I've got a question in my hands. Each of you will have a chance to answer the question, and we're going to start with Belmont High School and UTOR, and here comes the question. What was your favorite series to binge during lockdown, and why?
I binged The West Wing, and I think mostly because it kind of allowed for a little escape into a very idealistic world, and it's just a good feel-good show.
Did you go start to finish? That's hundreds of episodes.
Yeah, multiple times.
How about you, Margot?
During quarantine, I loved watching Jeopardy because I really appreciated the comfort of facts during a time of a lot of unknowns.
Yeah, and a lot of twists and turns in Jeopardy this past season, too. How about you, Bennett?
I watched an Australian miniseries called Gallipoli, which was great because it was about a part of World War I that I was really unfamiliar with.
Oh, I might want to watch that, Gallipoli. Okay. And Nathan, how about you?
I watched a lot of Phineas and Ferb dubbed in Norwegian, so I'm trying to learn some Norwegian.
All right. Now we go to British International School of Boston. Hey, gang. Cooper, how about you?
I watched the X-Files, and I like that because it has a mystery in every episode that you have to kind of unravel.
A lot of episodes in that, too, to go start to finish. And Faisal, how about you?
I watched a lot of Westworld because I enjoyed the interesting clash between Western and sci-fi mixes.
Nice touch. And Miguel?
I watched Arrested Development because I think there's a value in how absurd and how it represents so well the 2008 financial crisis. It's such a
classic show, too. Isabel, how about you?
I actually watched Stranger Things after a lot of people had said that I should watch it with my friend at Netflix party. And I really enjoyed it because it was kind of mysterious.
Yeah, so you finally caved in, huh? And watched it. All right, it's time for head-to-head. And I think you guys know what's going to happen now is you're all going to go head-to-head. Let's do that. As a reminder, in this round, correct answers add 10 points to the team total. However, incorrect answers now result in a 10-point deduction. If a player does not provide an answer in 3 seconds, granted, there is no impact on the score. So teams, if you're ready, good luck. Let's go head to head. U.S. federal judges are appointed by the president and confirmed by which legislative body of Congress, the House or the Senate? The Senate. According to colonial leader John Smith, in 1607, what Powhatan Indian princess interceded to save his life? Was it Sacagawea or Pocahontas? Pocahontas is the answer. Methane contains 1 carbon atom bonded to how many hydrogen atoms? 2 or 4? 4 is the answer. In May 2020, what billion-dollar organization faced a class action lawsuit over its botched AP exams? Was it the College Board or the ACT Incorporated? College Board is the answer. In 1953, who premiered his 2-act play Waiting for Godot in Paris? Was it Jean-Paul Sartre or Samuel Beckett? Samuel Beckett. What term refers to the colored part of the eyeball? Is it iris or pupil? Iris is the answer. The city of St. Petersburg was founded in 1703 by what Russian leader? Catherine the Great or Peter the Great? Peter the Great. Prior to 1939, what was the official name of Thailand? Ceylon or Siam? Siam is the answer there. And that ends the head-to-head round. Let's take another look at the score. Belmont High School right now, 340 points. British International School, 270 points. Let's hear it, everybody. Next up is the category round with the following categories: the birdcage, a more perfect union, into the woods, Broadway night, Saved by the Bell, and the B team. Each category has 5 questions with increasing point values. Once a team chooses a category, they can answer all 5 questions with the option to toss 1 question per category to the other team. A tossed question must be answered, and in this specific case, a no answer is the same as a wrong answer. Each team will complete 2 full categories. Yes, they can confer and will have 10 seconds to answer each question. And a spokesperson will be provided for each team. So Belmont High School, who's it going to be? All right, Tor is the spokesperson there. British International, how about you guys?
Isabel.
Isabel has just been chosen as the spokesperson. Okay, British International. You have a little ground to make up. The good news for you guys is you get to choose the first category. So what's it going to be?
Let's do.
I feel like I'm more of a union in American history, and I'm not strong in that. But if you guys are, I'm okay with that.
We should do that one. A more perfect union.
Isabel, what's it going to be?
A more perfect union.
Okay, and these are questions about civics. For 10 points, the U.S. Constitution requires the president and vice president to be at least how many years old?
35.
Final answer, Isabel?
35.
35 is right. For 15 points, Rhode Island and Connecticut are the only 2 states that did not ratify what constitutional amendment that imposed federal prohibition of alcohol?
It's the 19th.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. I might be wrong.
Isabel, final answer.
The 19th.
No, the 18th Amendment is the answer. Now for 20 points. Name the first president who was limited to 2 terms in accordance with the 22nd Amendment.
I think that was Eisenhower.
Yeah, I agree.
Isabel, final answer?
Eisenhower.
Dwight D. Eisenhower. Now for 25 points. What founding father joined Alexander Hamilton and James Madison in writing the Federalist Papers, a series of 85 essays supporting ratification of the Constitution?
Thomas Jefferson, I think.
Yeah, it was Jefferson.
Yeah, I agree.
Isabel, final answer, please.
Jefferson.
John Jay is the correct answer there. And for 30 points, the Compromise of 1877 resolved the disputed 1876 election. In exchange for the end of Reconstruction in the South, Democrats agreed that what Republican would become president?
I think it was Benjamin Harrison.
Need
but
an
I'm not-
answer. Isabel, final answer?
Benjamin Harrison.
Harrison.
No, Rutherford B. Hayes is the correct answer there. Now we come to Belmont High School. You'll need a category team. What's it going to be?
Guys, what do you think? Broad, how are you feeling about plays? What was that, Nathan?
Wait, Nathan, what did you say?
Belle could be like Emily Dickinson.
Should we do Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, let's do that.
Saved by the Bell, please.
Okay, Tor. Saved by the Bell, questions about fairy tales. For 10 points in the 1991 animated film Beauty and the Beast, what arrogant, hyper-masculine hunter is the rare Disney villain who is physically handsome?
Gaston.
Gaston, yeah, Gaston. Final answer, Gaston.
Gaston is the correct answer. For 15 points in the Brothers Grimm version of Rapunzel, what is the name of the enchantress who locks Rapunzel in the tower? Is it Lady Tremaine, Queen Ravenna, or Dame Gothel?
It's Gothel, right?
The Dame?
I think it's Dame Gothel. I could be wrong, though.
All right.
Dame Gothel. Yeah, it's definitely Dame Gothel.
Dame Gothel, final answer.
And that is a correct answer. Now for 20 points. Actors Drew Carey, Burl Ives, and Bob Hoskins have all portrayed what impoverished woodcarver who made Pinocchio?
Geppetto.
Geppetto, is that his name?
Yeah, it's Geppetto.
All right. Geppetto, final answer.
Thank you, Tor. And Geppetto is right. Now for 25 points. In the 1959 animated film Sleeping Beauty, Briar Rose is the alias of what princess whose real name means dawn?
Aurora.
Yeah, that's right.
Aurora? All right.
Yeah.
Final answer, Aurora.
Aurora is the correct answer. For 30 points, what French author is best remembered for his fairy tale collection, Tales of Mother Goose, which includes versions of Cinderella and Puss in Boots?
Sure.
I think we should toss. it.
This is irrelevant. Okay.
Should we toss? All right,
Yeah,
we're going
go
to
for
toss.
Tor says they're going to toss. Over to you, British International. You want to take a shot at it?
Why don't we guess Dumas? Alexandre Dumas?
No. I don't think it is.
Final answer, guys. Isabel?
We'll just say
Dumas.
I'm sorry?
Dumas.
No, Charles Perrault is the answer. We're going to British International right now. You'll need a category.
I was thinking Broadway Night because I feel like pop
Yeah,
culture.
Broadway night. I think we should do Broadway night.
Broadway night?
Yes.
Okay, questions about Broadway musicals. For 10 points, Summer Nights is one of the opening numbers in what musical set at Rydell High?
I think it's Grease.
Oh, Grease.
Our final answer is Grease.
Grease is the right answer. For 15 points, Oh, What a Beautiful Morning is a famous song from what musical that marked the first collaboration of Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein?
I don't know.
Me neither. Shall we toss?
I think Hammerstein. This might be completely wrong, but is it? We'll go with what's it called? The Sound of Music.
We need an answer quickly.
The Sound of Music.
I'm sorry, Isabel?
The Sound of Music.
No, Oklahoma is the answer. Now for 20 points, what Andrew Lloyd Webber musical set in Paris is the longest running show in Broadway history with over 13,000 performances since 1988?
Les Mis. Les Mis. Our final answer is Les Mis.
No, The Phantom of the Opera. Now for 25 points, Lin-Manuel Miranda originated the role of Usnavi in what Tony-winning musical he wrote before Hamilton?
Should we toss it?
If we're not sure, let's toss it.
Yeah, let's toss it.
Okay, you're going to toss to Belmont High School. You want to take a shot at it, Belmont High?
Yeah, it's In the Heights.
In the Heights is correct. And now British International for 30 points. What hit musical is based on a remarkable true story that took place in the wake of 9/11 when 38 planes and their 6,700 passengers were rerouted to a small town in Newfoundland?
I watched this.
It's like Flight something, isn't it?
No, it's
Need an answer.
Toss it.
We can.
No, they'll know it.
We need an answer, Isabel.
Okay, I guess we'll toss it.
You can't toss at this
Okay.
point.
We don't have an answer.
Come From Away is the answer. And now we come back to Belmont High School. Category, please, team.
Guys, what do you think? Into the Woods? I'm not confident in my bird knowledge. So
Yeah,
Into the
sure.
Woods would beat you.
Tor, what's it going to be?
Into the Woods, please.
Into the Woods. Questions about national parks. For 10 points, which of the following was America's first national park? Yosemite, Yellowstone, or Grand Canyon?
Yellowstone, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. Final answer, Yellowstone.
And that is correct. For 15 points, what national park in eastern California has the distinction of being the hottest, driest, and lowest place in the United States?
It's got to be Death Valley, right?
Yeah. Final answer, Death Valley.
And that is correct. For 20 points, Great Smoky Mountains is the most visited national park, drawing more than 12 million visitors every year. It straddles the border between North Carolina and what other state?
Tennessee, right, guys?
Tennessee.
That sounds right.
I think it's Tennessee.
So.
Final answer, Tennessee.
Tennessee is correct. For 25 points, meaning to bewitch, what tall, skinny rock formations are a signature feature of Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah?
What are they called?
Shoot, what are those called? Yeah.
Arch
Karen?
Butte.
wait,
Karen?
What'd you say,
No,
Margo?
that's
Need an
That's
answer.
Is it Butte?
yeah.
Toss it,
Toss, please.
All right, we're going to toss to British International. You guys want to take a shot at it?
Hoodoos?
No.
What did you
Need
say?
an answer.
Hoodoos? I don't know.
We don't have an answer.
Hoodos.
Isabel, I need a final answer.
I'm saying.
We don't have one.
Okay, Hoodoos is the correct answer. And back to Belmont High for 30 points. What U.S. state is home to Hot Springs, the smallest national park in the system and the only park located in an urban setting?
Is it?
Need an answer,
Texas?
Tor.
No answer, guys.
Go for it. I think just no answer.
No answer. please.
No answer. The answer is Arkansas to that question right there. And that's the end of the category round. The score right now, Belmont High School, 480 points. British International School of Boston, 150 points. How about it, gang? Let's give them a nice round of applause. Okay, we are headed into the final round of play. We call it the lightning round. All players on both teams are active and with a correct answer can add 20 points to their team's total. An incorrect answer will cost 20 points, and a decision not to answer within the 3 seconds provided will not impact the score. There will be 10 questions, and teams, if you're ready, it's the lightning round. What nation is divided into two main islands by the Cook Strait, the Philippines or New Zealand? New Zealand is the answer. Who was the only Republican senator to cast a vote to convict President Trump during his first impeachment trial? Susan Collins or Mitt Romney? Mitt Romney, the answer. What gas makes up more than 3/4 of the air of the Earth's atmosphere? Is it nitrogen or oxygen? Nitrogen, the answer. In 1990, John Major succeeded what British Prime Minister? Was it Tony Blair or Margaret Thatcher? Margaret Thatcher. What famous mansion was built in Palm Beach, Florida in 1927 by breakfast cereal heiress and philanthropist Marjorie Post? Was it the Breakers or Mar-a-Lago? Mar-a-Lago, the answer. What flap of cartilage in the throat prevents food and drink from entering your windpipe? Is it the pharynx or the epiglottis? Epiglottis is the answer. American Muslim leader Malcolm X was born in 1925 with what original last name? Was it Little or Washington? Little is the answer. In July 2020, what former U.S. Attorney General lost the Alabama GOP Senate runoff to Tommy Tuberville? Was it William Barr or Jeff Sessions? Jeff Sessions is the correct answer there. And who won a Pulitzer Prize for her 1931 novel, The Good Earth, set in turn-of-the-century China? Was it Doris Lessing or Pearl Buck? Pearl Buck is the answer. On the geologic time scale, an eon refers to a span of how many years? 1 million or 1 billion? 1 billion is the answer there. And that's the bell that ends the round. The winning team this week Belmont High School with a total score of 740 points, and British International School of Boston, 530 points. Congratulations to both teams for a great game. So Belmont High School will now advance to the next round, where they'll take on the winner of next week's match between Mass Academy and Weston High School. That's next week. Until then, don't forget, you can play a bonus round of High School Quiz Show on your Alexa or Google Home devices. Just ask your smart speaker to play High School Quiz Show. And we'll see you all next week. Nice job, guys. You can watch High School Quiz Show anytime on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram for a look behind the scenes and quizzes that'll keep you thinking. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more photos and video. And add some competition to your conversations by sending your friends High School Quiz Show gifts. Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
People take a lot of selfies, even after a fender bender. With Safety's Quick Estimate program, you can use the self-service process to get an appraisal, helping your car to be repaired. You can ask an independent agent about Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Eastern Bank.
When our communities need a voice, Eastern Bank steps up, stands strong, and does not stay silent. When times get tough,
good speaks up. Join us for good.
This is what it's